Today's Thursday, so Parliament runs from 2 o'clock until 6 o'clock tonight. Starting off with a business statement from Chris Hipkins, the Leader of the House, where he will tell people what the business is to be for next week, and Jerry Brownlee might quiz him on that. Then go on to questions. Neither the Prime Minister nor the Leader of the Opposition look like they're going to be in the House today. Paula Bennett has the first question. It is to the Prime Minister. Does she stand by all her government statements, policies and actions? But it's likely to be answered by her deputy. Kiritapu Allen, to the Associate Minister of Education, Māori Education. What recent announcements has he made about the workforce in order to integrate Te Reo Māori into learning? Amy Adams, to the Minister of Finance, about job growth. Joe Luxton, to the Minister of Trade, on what progress the government is making towards increasing trade. Chris Bishop, to the Minister of Police, about an alleged unauthorised disclosure of police information. I presume it's the Christchurch list of potential suspects. Matt Ducey, to the Minister of Health, about mental health. Paul Eagle, to the Minister for Building and Construction, about what recent announcements she's made. Paula Bennett has a second question to the Minister of Employment. Does he stand by his approach to mana and mahi? And how many Māori participants are involved in the mana and mahi program? Marama Davidson, to the Minister of Housing, about reform to the Residential Tenancies Act. Nicola Willis, about waiting times for children in early childhood education who need special support. Jamie Strange, to the Minister of Employment on the labour market, and Dr Jean Yang, the continuing saga of the Minister of Statistics, trying to explain why inputs were suboptimal but the output is optimal. It caused a little bit of humour in the House yesterday, but it's fair to say it went on for a very long time. We then gone to Government Notice of Motion number 1, which is the appropriations for the offices of Parliament. Now, this is something slightly unusual for the Ombudsman, for the Commissioner, Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment, and for the Auditor General. The government, the Minister of Finance, doesn't decide how much money they get. It's decided by a cross-party committee in Parliament. But to get that into the budget, we need to pass a motion in the House, and that's what will be happening today. Then we have the continuation of the Research and Development Tax Credits Bill, the third reading of the Fire and Emergency New Zealand Levy Amendment Bill in the name of Tracy Martin, and then, if we're lucky, the Local Government Community Wellbeing Amendment Bill, third reading.